been whack shit. You never heard about slick but an axe bitch. You were pretending your fans getting catfish. Hey, you a hollow and nolly, you hollow and now you a hollow bitch. That is my motto. Bitch, I've been grinding, I'm feeling like Otto. That ice on my body feel like Kyori Moto. Otaku Wonderworld up in this bitch. Came here to finish, you call me the lit. Feature me, nigga, your verse getting skipped. I'm still in the show, nigga, call me the Grinch. Yo, bitch, when I bone, I feel like Ikaku, I give it a pole. I'm reaching a soul, life is a harem, don't leave me alone. I let her step on me, I feel like Cone. Big racks on me, I feel like Rangiku. Bitch, I'm not.
Hey guys, it's your boy Killer Kill 360 back with a video, and today I'm doing a what if that I've been thinking about quite some time, and I just hope y'all enjoy it. It's not gonna be canon. It's gonna be completely different from canon. Essentially, I'm taking what if I myself was in One Piece, and plus me and Luffy are brothers by not by blood, by we just so close to each other because we feel like brothers. That's what it is, you know. It's not about blood, it's about a bond we have, essentially. And the story is gonna be dark, it's gonna be chaos, and it's just sometimes it's gonna be random. It is what it is, you know. And I just hope y'all enjoy the video. And yeah, I don't, you know, you guys, I don't write scripts at all. Like, I feel like scripting, it makes you stay too much to the story. For me, I just like to go off what's the top of my head and just have fun. So I'm glad, you know, y'all still follow me, you know, appreciate my what ifs and stuff like that. But yeah, I just been burned out lately, so don't mind me, you know. So yeah, let's get into this video. And yeah, this video will contain violence, R-word, a lot of crazy stuff, and yeah, let's get it. So me, Luffy, essentially we grew up with each other. You know, we have, you know, childhood friends. We just great friends. We are friends with Nami and Robin, and yes, Robin and Nami are sisters in this one. We grew up with each other. Essentially, we're pretty much orphans because we lost our parents. And in case of Nami and Robin, they didn't want to have them, so they abandoned them. So we all, you know, lived together, grew up with each other, and we all, you know, grew up and cared for each other and had each other's backs. So we're gonna say 17-year time skip where me, Luffy, Nami, Robin, we go our separate ways. Essentially, Robin and Nami stuck together. They went their separate way, we went our separate way. As me and Luffy eventually separated from each other. As he went his way, I went my way. So we're gonna say, I know this story is random, but just bear with it. So we ended up meeting each other about like 5 months after we separated. As I'm walking towards the bar, and I walk in, and I hear all this carnage. I'm like, there's only one person that can cause this much ruckus in the bar. That's my brother Luffy. As the guy tries to sneak him in his back, as I just straight punch him in his jaw, sending him flying. Like, you try to sneak up on my brother? As Luffy's like, wait, I know that voice. As he turns around, he's like, yo. As he gives me a big old hug, and I give him a hug too. I'm like, how's it been, man? Since we last separated. It's been great, This bar right here is a hidden gem. Come on, let's have a seat, and let's catch up with each other. As we catching up. So I'm like, yo, did you hear from Robin and Nami? He's like, no, I haven't heard from them lately, because we tried to call Nami and Robin, but their phone is off. And yes, I know they don't have phones. Technically, it's a prototype, okay? And we tried to call it. Well, essentially, it's snails, but prototype snails. It doesn't work, you know? As we're like, that's weird. As we like, you know, we should probably ask around the town, see if they seen them, anybody seen them. Yeah, let's do that. As we're looking around for information and shit like that, And as me and Luffy are walking down an alley, and we hear, psst, and we both turn to the left, and we see a person. As the person waved towards us, and we like us, and she nods. They nod their head. Okay, so we walk over towards the person that called us. As she says, we hear a female voice, and she's like, well, I know where they at, and we like, who are you? As she takes off her cloak. My name is Belmere. I know you're looking for your friends, Nami and Robin, but let's get away from this island. There's too many ears on this island. As we both agree, as we both look at each other. So we leave the island and head off to the next island and talking to this mysterious person. As we both ask, what's your name? My name is Belmere. Nice to meet you. Now we can formally inform each other on information. I'm like, okay, since you know Nami and Robin, where are they? As Belmere's like, well, it's gonna be tough to hear this, but the celestial dragons have her. And me and Luffy look at each other like, what? They have Nami and Robin? She's like, yes. As she shows us images inside the celestial dragon's place. As we see Robin and Nami in that business. I'm talking about trafficking business, if you know what I mean. As me and Luffy get enraged. And we're like, no way. As I'm like, we need to get them out now. As me and Luffy says, chill out, bro. As he punches me in my face. Calm down. As Belmere is like, your brother is right. You as you are now won't stand a chance going in that place. You'll get eaten alive. As I'm like, Puh. I spit the blood out my mouth and wipe it. Fine. So how are we going to get them out of there? Well, essentially, I'm going to train y'all for the next 7 months. As we're like, 7 months? Luffy's like, I don't even think that would be enough. Because I'm like, Luffy, how you know about this? When you've been out in the sea, you know what kind of monsters out there. As Bellman looks at Luffy, she's like, wait, you been past the Grand Line? Yeah, only for a little bit. Then I came back. It's not a place to be weak. And she's like, I agree. So Luffy says, I recommend we train for the next 7 years. I'm like, 7 years is too long, Luffy. They could be killed at any time. Or, I just don't want to see Robin and Nami hurt. As Luffy's like, bro, I understand. I feel the same way. As I see, we both lock on eyes at each other. And we have this sense of code that I know my brother is mad too. And I'm like, okay, Luffy, let's do this. As Belmere's like, great. As she takes out 2 fruits out her bag, and we're like, what is those? And she just shoved them in our mouths, pause. I'm like, what the hell? It tastes like shit. As Luffy say the same thing. What was that? Devil fruits. You gave us devil fruits? We didn't ask for that. We can't swim no more. That's a handicap. She's like, quiet, quiet, quiet. Let's check out the powers that you got. As we hear a voice in our head that tells us what powers we have. As Luffy mysteriously starts to steam up, like really hot. As me, it starts to get really cold. Wait, what kind of fruit was it? Says Luffy. As Belmere said, you ate the sun god ancient zone, Nika Nika. Yes, I know it's not a sun-based fruit, but I'm doing it because I want to. Anyway, as for you, Kyoya, you ate the ice fruit. You can essentially control the coldness of this area. It's like, really? Interesting. But Belmere didn't know it was a Logia type. Because Logias are unheard of at this point in time. There's only Paramecia and ancient zones. Nobody knows what a Logia is. So, I'm like, well, fine. Let's go train. As she's like, honey, Erlong. As we're like, who's Erlong? As we both turn around and this is 7 foot shark man that comes out of nowhere. And me and Luffy like, what the hell? What is that? She's like, really? That's so rude. I mean, it's a 7 foot shark. What do you want me to say? Anyway, my name is Erlong. I am Belmir's husband, and I will be the one training y'all how to fight. And we asked, like, not to be rude or anything, but what race are you? I am a fishman, the greatest martial artist fishman there is, next to my sensei, Jinbei. I'm gonna whip y'all into shape. As I heard the name Jinbei before, like, Jinbei. I didn't know he was a fisherman as well, but I heard the name. He's a quite honorable person. Yes. Anyway, let's head out. As Erlong says, let me see what I'm working with. I'm gonna test y'all to a sparring match. As me and Luffy square up, getting ready to fight Erlong. As Bellman says, go! As me and Luffy try to flank him, but it does not work. He immediately literally slams us through a wall. Like, he crossed us, like, he just said, boom! Like, he just did a whole fucking axe hand on us. Sending us flying through the wall and shit. I'm like, damn, that shit hurt. As I get back up, not bad. Quite durable for a human. Interesting. I can tell y'all been through some tough fights before. As we end up pinning Erlong to a certain extent, as he grabs one of our shirts, pulls it over our heads, and he threw Luffy right to my chest, as it knocks the air out of me immediately. But some of y'all might be saying, ain't you a Logia? Like I said, Logias work different in this timeline. It's not as OP as it was before. As it sends me flying. I'm like, ugh. As he says, shark bomb. Jutsu. As he shoots freaking 5 like super large water bombs towards us, and it nails us. It just straight up nails us, knocks us out. I'm like, we just knocked out. Belmir's like, you really have to knock them out? As Erlong said, we're gonna have a lot for us. These guys, they still rookies. Sure, they know how to fight to a certain extent, but this is just not good. I gotta whip them into shape. As we wake up after getting our asses handed to us, like, what the hell was that? As Erlong says, Fishman Karate / Jutsu. Says, Erlong, like, you think we can learn that? Yeah. I'm pretty sure y'all can learn that in the next 7 months. Y'all have great potential. But y'all easily let y'all guard down too much. Yeah. As Luffy's like, yeah, we tend to do that sometimes. It's just, I don't know, it's just like innate in us to do that. Well, I'm going to whip y'all into shape and make sure that doesn't happen no more. Starting tomorrow, you see that mountain over there? I want you to climb it with your bare knuckles 5 times in a row. Are you fucking insane? We both say. I don't want to hear none of that, says Erlong. And be done by 12 o'clock at night. Oh, shit. As guys, I'm going to leave it off right there. Y'all let me know if y'all want part 2. And yeah, peace, guys.